Okay, Sonny, this is our third video. D&D Dad and Son. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. We're gonna do uh kind of a peek at another Kickstarter that is D&D related. This time it's not for a Dungeons and Dragons type game. It's actually for uh, a related product, like an accessory product. It's called dun, 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 Gamefold. Can you see my screen, buddy?
Yep.
All right, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to share with sound. Give me a second. All right, so this is live on Kickstarter right now. I did set it up so that I could be asked to be notified when it goes live. Now I talked to your mom. She said I wasn't allowed to get it. Uh, so, but I do want to kind of highlight this for other people because I think it is cool and it's worth taking a look at. Right? So this is interesting. Let's watch the video first and get an idea for what this product is. Okay.
All right.
This is Gamefold, the first portable, foldable, customizable gaming table. Hi, my name is Tanner, and I have always wanted a gaming table. My house is just not big enough, and most gaming tables cost thousands of dollars. So I invented the Gamefold, the first folding, affordable gaming table designed specifically for gaming. I wanted to create a gaming table that could just do more, so we asked thousands of you what your tables needed to have. And then me and my team created this table based entirely on your feedback. My mission in life is to bring people together through gaming, and so I am so excited to share with you this new project. The Gamefold table is foldable, but is also rock solid, ensuring a steady and reliable gaming experience. It includes a lip to keep those dice in play while also looking great, comfortably accommodating up to 6 people. We're here to offer an economic alternative to those other expensive gaming tables without sacrificing what makes a gaming table great. Our table is 6 feet by 3 feet, providing more
scenery.
room for all of your gaming needs. Plus, you can even combine 2 tables for an even larger play area. When game night is over, storage is a breeze. Fold the table down,
I like
tuck it
that.
under
Look
your
at that.
bed, or throw it in a closet. Because it's
That's very
foldable, it's
useful.
also very easy to transport and take to game night with you. The Gamefold table is
That's good
perfect
too.
for a variety of activities, everything from puzzles to Legos to crafts to poker night, RPGs, board games. This table has got you covered. One of our main features is the beautiful metal rail, with rail slots to connect on the inside of the table, on the outside of the table, and on top. Customizing this table is a snap. We're launching the Gamefold table with a ton of
Fun.
accessories and add-ons, like this sliding tray that easily allows you to move items around the table, and this topper, which allows you to save your game or transform your Gamefold table into a regular or dining room table. Also, the reverse of
That'd
our
be good for
topper is
Thanksgiving
dry erase
for
because I'm a
company.
dungeon master first. Please check out our full list of add-ons like dice trays, cup holders, shelves, and let us know if there's anything that we missed in the comments.
It is going to be so convenient for having multiple people.
I think the biggest thing for me is the fact that the table, it's in.
Functional, it's modular.
I like the side panels that you can write on and then hold them up.
I love how it's indented down here, so I'm not going to lose any of my pieces.
I love the attach points kind of anchor in place once it's put in, and then that modular design.
Yarrow Studios is a veteran team with over 50,000 happy clients. Thank you for joining us on this journey in creating a brand new table. We're excited and we can't wait for you to use this with your friends and family.
So, what are your thoughts, bud?
Functionality. Very great.
Yeah, like when I kind of saw the sneak peek of that, I thought, oh, that is an awesome idea. That's
I I just looked at how much money has been pledged. Holy cow.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. See, like I checked my email right away when it went live. It must have been minutes since I got the email. I go and I check it on Kickstarter. it was already almost half a grand, or sorry, half a million. I mean, it was 483,000, and it just went live. So
It's
there was a
practically a million now.
huge, yeah, exactly. There was a huge uh just surge of people like right at the beginning, and it's still rocking it. Like it as I was loading up this page and stuff, like I saw it go up by a whole bunch. Yeah, so I mean, that was sorry, I just want to kind of analyze some of the things in the video. Um, First of
Always
all,
wanted a gaming.
uh, one thing I noticed this time around, dude needs true classic tees. That shirt's way too big. It just, I mean, nice guy. This guy seems like a super nice guy, but that shirt is for a man that's like 500 pounds. Hmm.
That shirt is for Eddie Hall.
And his shoelaces don't match. I don't know if that bothers you, but I don't know.
I
Anyway,
wasn't even looking at his shoes.
yeah. But that's his look. That's fine. That's whatever. The table though, it seriously looks functional. Now you can fit 6 people around here, and it looks like everybody gets a cup holder and a little tray for your writing and stuff. So it's very functional. It's got the track, although I it didn't show, and I wonder if there was any um if this was purposeful, but you know how they showed the tray getting moved around? Let's
Yeah,
see. They didn't show it go around a corner. I wonder if that's because it doesn't go around the corner of the track well. You know what I mean? It doesn't take the corner easily.
yeah, because it's square.
Yeah. So I would be curious to see if it could do that. Um, but I mean, it's kind of neat that there's a track and you can kind of move stuff down the table. Um, that's cool. And stuff just kind of snaps in. That's really handy. And then like when the guy just folded it up and put it under the couch, like that's phenomenal. Like just the oh, he's not wearing pants. Awesome. Looks like he's wearing boxer shorts. um,
I
but
mean, do you really need to wear pants when there's no one else in the house?
Yeah, yeah. When you're doing a commercial, do you really need to wear pants? I mean, seriously. But man, did you see the view they had here? This guy's out in Provo, Utah, right? So you've been
We
there.
should we should be in Provo. We should go to Provo.
Yeah, Utah's a beautiful place. Lots of our type of people there. Um, we got family there too. Um, oh yeah. All right. So you can play all kinds of games on it. These guys are doing Monopoly, so they're going to be there for 3 years playing the game. But so I hope they're comfortable. But
I don't know, Risk might take longer.
oh no, it doesn't. Risk doesn't take longer. Well, I've played Risk many times at Christmas, but yeah. So there's this connectoid feature, right? This French connection, and where you can put 2 tables together, and I think that is really cool. Um,
It's kind of like a wishbone.
yeah. Uh, Thing is, like, if you do this, like you double the size of the table and I guess the playing area, but how many chairs do you actually add? I think it's only 2. Did I miscount? Because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players around the table, whereas a single one you have 6, right?
That
So
could be a
you
that could
only
be
gain
useful for like
two
a more war game.
seats. Yeah, maybe when you've got like a big massive thing, a big
Yeah, like
massive
if you're
game for
playing like
wargaming.
Warhammer or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of noticed that I don't know if there's that much of a value add when you put 2 together, but if under those circumstances, I think you're right. If you're doing a big war game where there's a big, huge map or something like that, I had a war game when I was a kid. Did you know that? I don't think I even told you that. It's called
Which
Battle
game?
Masters. Called Battle
Oh,
Masters. It was so awesome. It's at your grandparents' house still.
huh.
Um, so yeah, the guy, folding it up, put it under the table, taking it to game night. I mean, that's brilliant. That really is what makes this product amazing. Just the versatility and the portability.
Yeah.
The you take it up, break it down, and just shove it aside when you're not doing it, and then it's not this permanent furniture piece that's in the way, and like everything goes on the table when you're not playing it, and it just looks like messy because everyone's putting it, because it's a place you can set things on, you know what I mean? And you kind of eliminate that clutter aspect of things by just putting it away when you're not playing. So I think that is awesome. So as far as pricing, let's take a look here. Okay, there's still an early bird bonus on this where you get this mat that you can put on it. I guess
Matt
I think
Mercer?
they should, yeah, Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer comes with the product. And I think that I think you saw him spread it out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he was throwing like a thing out like that. I think that's what you get with your early bird. I don't know if this is the exact one. This looks kind of felty, and this one doesn't. Looks like fake wood or something on
Yeah.
the other side. But anyway, uh, I don't know if I love the color, but I mean, it's the functional side that really is gets you. It's
Yeah, it
just
don't need to look pretty.
no, and it's not supposed to. It's a folding table, right? Like it is what it is. It's not you're not getting it for looks. It's function, right? And
Yeah.
that's really where you're uh winning with this. Look, I mean, pizza time, and then here it gives some dimensions. That's cool. So, oh, they unlocked a stretch goal. I don't know. First stretch goal was unlocked. Oh, maybe they're extending it, making it larger. Okay, so here's the pricing tiers. Okay, so you can just get the table for 250. And I guess you get an early bird mat. So this neoprene mat goes on top, that fake wood thing. Um, to me, I don't think that's really worth the purchase because it's just the table. You don't get any of the trays and stuff. I think the trays, because like if you're going to do that, you might as well just buy a normal folding table, should you not?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I don't really see a lot here that is amazing, but I think when you go up into this next tier, you have these click on trays and you have the cup holders, and that's really kind of where you get that the added benefit of the gaming experience, right? Because then you can use the whole table for play, and your is where your character sheets can go, all your notes, books, whatever. So
Yeah.
there's not really like a dungeon master end of the table where it's like special or hidden or anything, but I don't think that's super necessary. And for what the table is, I don't, I think that is just fine. Like you don't doesn't really suffer that
Yeah. And
much.
with those cup holders, the guys who play the wheelchair adventurers get to have a place to put their Bud Light.
Yeah, yeah. When you're yeah, going in the dungeon in your wheelchair. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Better hope you don't face the
I
main
get it.
enemy,
Yeah, I have
stairs.
to throw up an X card on that one. Wheelchairs trigger me. Uh, yeah, okay, so this looks cool. I mean, I wonder if this is like a color option you can get because that looks kind of cooler than the tan color. But And then, okay, so they compare some stuff here. So you could get a plastic folding table, or you could have a wooden gaming table, and then it kind of compares, what you get between them. So it says, okay, you don't get accessories with the folding table. It's not customizable. All right, I guess not. It's not game friendly size. Okay. I wonder if
I guess
what's
because
the
it's pretty small.
yeah, there's no recessed play area. Right. Okay. So they're talking about the area within the border, right? Where you kind of crouch down into the game area. You're looking down into the game, I guess. Um, so it kind of gives you that experience a little bit. There's no save the game topper. Okay, so if you want to just, all right, oh, let's quit for tonight. We'll just leave it as it is, throw a top on the table and come back to it later kind of thing. You don't have
Hmm.
that option with this. So, oh no, oh, oh no, easy to clean. All right. Yeah. And then it's got this locking mechanism for folding table, of course. And then you can sit on it without pants on very easily. Perfect. And then this tray kind of clicks in. You could put a laptop on there. I mean, it's not like a ton of space, but it's like what more could you really ask for, right? At like
Yeah,
a
it's
gaming
sort of enough.
table, perfectly sufficient, whatever. It's fine.
That could easily hold your character sheet and your dice tray.
Yeah. And then I kind of had to laugh at some of the interesting people in the videos. But I mean, some of them were just normal dudes like dad and son or whatever, and then you kind of had like
These
people
people.
out of, yeah. But you get all types, right? But I'm sure that he's not turning anybody away, based on,
Yeah,
any of
saw that
that.
video and all I could think about is a David Bowie lookalike and a White Lizzo.
Yeah. Yeah. Aladdin scene here. Nice. Well, that's okay. So that is cool. I mean, so you're paying 389 for, this kind of function of a table. And I really think this is kind of the best price point in my opinion. Because I think this is a waste. There's not much point. I think you need these accessories to make it what it really should be, right? And I think I don't know what this is. Table plus accessories topper. Gamefold table plus accessories topper. Oh, I see. So this is the topper that you throw it on top and you make it like a table. Okay. You can make your own slabs to go on top of there, and it's not going
Yeah,
to cost that much.
you can customize your slabs,
You could paint, yeah, you could like laser cut a cool dragon scene on it or something.
or
Yeah.
or or you can simply just put uh anything you want. You could put a meme on there.
Yeah.
You could put Skeletor on that saying, just like a woman.
Just like a woman.
Just like a woman.
Yeah, this is yeah, actually that's a good point. There's a lot of great ideas you could do there for the table topper. You don't have to go with these slabs, and this is totally replaceable. But the stuff here, this connectoids that you get along here, this is not easy to replicate, right? Like you can't do that yourself. So that's where the value add is right there. And then like if you want to go double time, I guess you're paying up the nose a little bit. What's this $900 price? Oh, okay. So this is like the the ultimate. This is your Megazord. Megazord table.
It's your
So
20th level 5th edition character.
yeah.
Literally just Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That would be a boring game to play if your guy was basically Superman,
Yeah.
you know? I think that's part of why I never really got into Superman a whole bunch because I don't know, it just seemed like he would be so difficult to have an interesting story for, you know what I mean? Like he's amazing at everything. Of course he's going to win, you know what I mean? What's
Yeah.
going to challenge him?
That's why I
Uh
think the Infinity Gauntlet comic is better than the whole Justice League fighting Darkseid.
oh,
Because
cuz
because
Superman could take him on.
The Avengers in Infinity Gauntlet, like most of them die.
No, yeah.
Wolverine gets killed quickly. Iron Man gets his head ripped off, and Justice League, well, City gets absolutely decimated, but none of them die.
Yeah, I did not realize that. It's been a while since I've read Infinity Gauntlet. Did you have it or something?
Um,
Is it in
I
your
don't know
room?
if I do. It might be somewhere on my bookshelf, but I do remember it pretty vividly.
Oh, okay, because I know we have it, but I don't know where it is right now. Anyway, yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, I but even as a kid, I guess back to Superman, sorry, even as a kid, I thought like, gosh, I would not want to be the writer for the Superman comic book just because every month, month after month, I'd have to come up with some kind of mega villain that can actually be a challenge to Superman, you know? And that seems like a nightmare trying to come up with something that could do that every month, you know? Maybe I'm not very creative, but
Personally, if I were to ever have a Superman-like character, I'd be like, they kind of hang back until they're really needed, because then it actually makes sense.
like you call them in like reinforcements. It's
Yeah.
like it's like the Power Rangers Megazord. They only brought them in at the end when
Yep.
things got really crazy, but they did it every single time
Yeah.
because each episode followed the exact same very predictable pattern. Oh man, that show was terrible. Anyway, so I did also want to compare other tables. So I did kind of a Google search of different tables that we could look at. Um, I've got some that are pulled up here, for instance. This one looks kind of interesting. First, I'll pull this one up. I like this. This is it looks pretty classy. I like those cup holders. And I don't know what the okay, is this I like that it's kind of recessed in there. That's cool. I don't know what this felty thing is there. Is that for kind of keeping your dice and everything? It does look a little bit
Upholstery.
cup holdery. Well, also it's like where are you gonna write on your character sheet?
Where can you put your snacks?
And well, where's the game master, the dungeon master? Where's he going to put all his stuff?
Yeah.
So I don't think I would.
Not big enough.
I don't think I would. And it's pretty private. Look at that
Yeah,
board
price
game
is
table,
important.
RPG game. Yeah, that's private. So oh, gaming table with cover. Yeah, and then so the covers are pretty big. Like I like. Oh, look at this. So you've got. It looks like 1900s more reasonable.
It's
Oh, yeah,
nice
those
looking.
must, yeah, these must be like removable, but they kind of looks like they hook into these grooves. You know what I mean? The cup holders.
Yeah. I'll be honest, it's not big enough for me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't get it for a D&D. game.
Yeah, you'd have to have it for a pretty small group, huh?
Yeah. And with a small group, you'd probably want to play a more fantastical RPG so that no one just dies immediately.
Yeah, I'm not sure this one tickles my fancy either. Is this like a it's not a TV screen, is it? No. Doesn't look
If it
like it.
was, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that that would probably be a lot of setup though. You know what I mean? Like uh getting ready for a game, you'd have to like this what this guy did.
Yeah.
Like this looks really awesome, but then you've got to go out and
Take the time
find
to do that.
take a time to yeah, and put a grid on it and you know what I mean? Because like what if your players are like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. I'm gonna I want to move over this way. And then it's like, I didn't prepare a map for that, you know? And you know, it just seems very labor intensive for the DM, and I'm all about getting value for uh this looks cool. I'm all about getting value for time spent to um, you know, experience, I guess, experience quality. You know, like I want to have a great experience, but I don't want to spend a lot of time to have to get that experience, you know? So that means a lot of gadgets and stuff might have to be cut out, and you're doing a little bit more theater of the mind and, um, you know, just kind of working with books and dry erase, maybe that kind of stuff. That's kind of where my head's been at lately, anyway.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Well, you could kind of go kind of the way of poker table. Poker, poker, poker. I mean, you get your drink right in front of your face, you know, so you don't have to like move your head to drink. If you got a long straw, you could just continuously drink.
Hey, functionality.
Also, you know, you are going to, you know, be nice and comfy with your elbows. Your elbows aren't going to get raw because look at that nice padding.
Yeah.
And it's about the same price as some of those other tables, I guess. So this thing also it folds, but it's huge still. So I mean, it's great that it folds like that, but you still have to have this. It's not like it's storable like the other one, the Gamefold table on Kickstarter. It's pretty monstrous. Plus, I mean, it's not great for writing on character sheets, is it?
No, you'd gotta get it lean in there.
Yeah, well, you'd have to kind of have your try and write on this softy tofty stuff. So I don't know. I this wouldn't be my first choice, but I guess it's an option people could think about. Okay, so this is interesting. So this is basically a mini table on top of a table, on top of your dinner table or whatever, right? So instead of looking down into a recessed area for your game, you're actually looking, you're actually elevating it up off of the table, right? So you can have your books and your papers underneath, you know, you can do your rolls underneath and everything. Although I think it's good for people to be able to see the rolls, but and then everything is just played out on top. The game master's going to have, you know, sufficient privacy and everything. Um, and yeah, so I kind of thought, well, that's an interesting product, and it's pretty cheap. It's this one's like $111, so you know that's not bad, not a bad option in my mind. What do you think, bud?
Um, yeah, it's a pretty functional table. Definitely work.
So, do you think this is better or worse than the others?
Probably worse just because out of the lack of the whole everything else.
Hmm. So you would probably rather have Gamefold than this thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like it, but I'm not totally sold on it. Um, I just so here's some images of what's possible, I guess. Oh, okay. So these guys are playing uh Labyrinth or something at uh some kind of cave or some kind of pool, a natural pool. Um yeah, oh, or you could do this, and this one kind of has like a player section jutting out at you. I don't know. Anyway, it's kind of an interesting concept. Here's one that's a little more expensive. I think because it's just larger. It's called Adapta Adaptable
Or a game
top.
table.
Yeah. Adaptable. That's what it's called. Oh gosh, yeah. Adaptable. Right, got it. That took a little while for me to pick up on that.
Might be
Oh man.
dyslexic.
Yeah. Oh, I might need to be in Gamefold's product video with the pink shirt or whatever guy. I think that's yeah. Sorry. Anyway, so this is it's I think this is an interesting option. I wish there was better and more pictures that we could look at, but you kind of get a sneak peek at what's possible. It looks like you can make it into tiers and levels as well, so you can kind of modularize it if you want to, which is interesting. So there's that.
Yeah, being able to use it for different things can always affect who'd buy it.
Yeah, I mean, like price wise, this is a good option, and you don't have to like this, and it's certainly portable, right? It's and storable, so it's got that advantage. Um, and it just goes right on top of a normal table. I think there's a lot of appeal in that because, yeah, just throw it on top of the table. There you go. And I guess in that respect, you could save a game, if you just kind of lifted it off your table carefully and set it aside, you
Yeah,
know. So not bad. All right, well, let's check out some of this other stuff. Flextober holiday discount. Okay, so this is game theory tables. So I think that these guys um, specialize in tables for
gaming
gaming.
tables.
Yeah, and they've got different product lines. You can do like ones that light up. You can do like more basic stuff. You can do one that's disguised as a coffee table. Um, some people hide firearms in their coffee table, or some people hide RPG games.
Yeah,
But it's got a lot of endorsements from different people, right? So that's interesting. But what do you think of this, what you're looking at here? I think this is a lot like that other
very,
one.
very flashy. It's got nice stuff to it, like I believe those are dice rollers and stuff.
Oh yeah, like towers, dice towers.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know what this is for necessarily. Oh, here's a stack of VHS tapes. That's good. Anyway, let's take a look at the shop game tables. Let's just go ahead and click on that. So we've got some different options. So I think this is, yeah. So it looks like this is kind of their staple, their flagship product, maybe. this one. And I really
Yeah.
feel like we have already basically seen this one. Um, and it's doesn't like it's cool, but you do kind of lack the writing space for your character sheet, and the game master, the dungeon master, doesn't really have a very good place to put his stuff. So, um, those are some thoughts that I have about that. Uh, I mean, there's always the option of building your own table, which is certainly possible. You just kind of have to decide on a pattern and go for it. But the thing is, uh, other than time being a restriction on that, um, there's also, you build this giant table and it's super heavy, right? Because you're using all this heavy wood, and it's just going to be this giant thing in your house, right? So you had better be prepared to kind of accept
Better
that
have a room
this is
for
going
it.
to, yeah, that this is going to be a feature in my house that I'm okay with, basically. Um, what's okay? Is this a full size table? I can't really tell. It must be. Look at the price.
95.25 inches. Looks like it is.
Yeah, with that price, it certainly is. Yeah. So anyway, okay. So it gives different sizes that you can check out, or just to suit your gaming experience. Okay. I mean, okay. Here's the coffee table one. This is on the lower end of things. Who wants to sit around at a coffee table though when you're playing D&D? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That sounds really uncomfortable. You're going to be there for hours. I don't want to sit on the floor, and I don't want to be leaning over the table like this. Um, okay, here we go. I was wondering where's the gaming aspect. I was trying to figure it out, but I don't. I'm not really super impressed with this one. Okay, any thoughts on that?
Um, well, that's gonna give you a hunchback.
Yeah, gonna be living in Notre Dame if you play that one. Uh,
You're
oh,
gonna
you
get Judge Frollo on your back.
Egyptian Tales design template. I don't know why we're traveling to Egypt to play on this table, but I guess we are. Is
Hey
this?
boys, we're going to play the Egyptian campaign.
Yeah, I don't.
Cleopatra's black in this one.
Yeah, that's right. Very authentic. Um, yeah, I don't know. That's not really. So far, I'm not really seeing much on game theory. That's quite what I like. Oh, this is a nice table, though. I wonder. Oh, yeah, that's certainly makes a nice dinner table. Oh, that cannot be the same table. Oh, or is it? It's got the same legs. How does it work?
Do they take off the top and replace it? I
I
think
guess
that's how it
so. You just
works.
lift the top off or something.
Throw it out the window. Use the
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah, I guess so. You just lift the top off and put it to the side and hope it doesn't fall over on Grandpa Jones at
They'll
Christmas
be
time.
fine. They'll be fine. Grandpa Jones has got through. Grandpa Jones got the
Yeah,
he's
he
been through
survived
a
the
World
war.
War.
He can
He's gonna
survive
be
a
fine.
table. um,
Come on, Grandpa, you can get up. I don't care if your hip's broken.
all right, so we've got that. Let's check out some um, videos on some stuff. So what? Okay, so this is game theory that we were just looking at. Um, okay, this is Professor Dungeon Master talking about the ultimate gaming table. So we could check that one out. A couple others. So there's tabletop monitor. So this is where you'll see, people have like basically a TV screen for the table surface, which is super cool. But, like I was saying, could be labor intensive, because you'd have to supply all these different maps and things like that. But I mean,
Well, hey, I see Ginny D down there.
yeah. Oh my gosh, terrible person. We're on to you, Ginny D. We know
She's a
about you.
woman.
Well, it's not that. It's just she's like
We
super
don't
hate.
allow women at our D&D tables. This is a man. This is the white man's game.
she's she's just she's awful. She's like hates white men and stuff like that. It's terrible. Um anyway, okay, so this guy says check out my D&D setup. Okay, let's check it out. I'll open it in a new tab. Okay.
Hey everybody, real quick before the video starts, this video is sponsored by Ghostfire Gaming and Grim Hollow. It's October, that means Grim Halloween
Cool.
for only 99 bucks, which is pretty good price. I'm gonna have some spooky themed videos coming out. Getting settled in, but the past few weeks have been pretty rough. Past few months, really. We've been trying to get this house for a little while. There's this big miscommunication
Okay.
that we're
Sorry, man.
proud of.
I just want to see
here
the
to show it
table.
off. So
All right, I just want
it
to see the
really,
table.
really paid off.
That's
Yeah.
cool, but I just want to see the table. All right.
Runs all the way to the computer.
This
Artifact
is-
string. Brother-in-law's dad.
Okay, pausing it. So, um,
Nice
he
table.
probably, yeah, it is nice. And this is one of those where there's like a TV, right? Um,
Yeah, he must be
which,
like screencasting some sort like Roll20 or something on there.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, it's nice when you have like a custom table because the game master kind of has his area.
Say,
Well, he's got this space where he can set up all his stuff, right? Which seems useful. Cool. And then the players, they just need a place that's like this. So this is nice. I like this because you've got this area where you can actually write on, and you've got a cup holder, so you're not spilling your drinks on everything. And you've got a place for your dice, right? Which is cool. Um, but yeah, it's certainly a big piece, right? Like this is a massive furniture piece, so you have to have like a dedicated geek room like this guy does, or you know, use
a
it
large enough
for
space.
yeah. Like I don't know if this is actually convertible to a dinner table. It looks like you just cover it over with stuff in the middle, but then you've got these
Yeah.
cup holders and these things. So
Ain't nothing wrong with not being able to be convertible, but it's just like not functional for anything but
that's the thing.
D&D.
Yeah, and you need a dedicated space in your house for it. It's not something you can fold up and put away. So, if you got the space for it, that's what you want to do. There you go. Um, let's see. We finally delivered the celebrity client's D&D table. Okay, so this is that Joe Manganelli guy, celebrity who plays D&D. All right, this guy's building his own table. I'm curious. I know it's 18 minutes long. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but
Welcome to this video, which
oh
is
my
the
gosh,
third video in our
look
build
at the
series of how we designed and
woodwork on
built
that.
this gaming
That's
table.
fantastic.
This
We
video
can
is
pause it
going
here and
to
already
be his
give
base.
our praises.
Yeah,
That's
this looks
that's
really
like great.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
great enough to make that looks like a that looks like something you'd see on like one of those D&D shows or something.
Oh, like how they think people play D&D. The game must go on, like that, that kind of thing.
Nah, like a Critical Role table,
Oh yeah,
like the
okay.
big old fancy table with professional voice actors and everything. That's the type of table they play at.
Yeah, this is a nice game room this guy has.
Meanwhile, us poor people, we play the dinner table.
Well, I'm thinking that like once we get my library built out and we got the built-in bookshelves all done and everything, after I've worked on other parts of the house, then I'd like it to be I'd like the one end of the library to be available for gaming like this, I think that would be awesome. So, maybe one day. But no, this looks great. Uh and this has some kind of fold down thing for, the your place at the table. This does
Yeah,
not look easy to build. This looks very difficult to build. So it looks like they go through the process that they went through, which is going to be really interesting to watch. Okay, yeah, they put some hinges in there, but this is like you got to have a lot of good tools to do this, right? Like they're not playing around. They've got a lot of quality tools here. And look, yeah, look at see. I mean, they have uh basically a table router that is massive, and they can cut all this stuff on it. So yeah, they certainly cool idea. It's pretty ambitious though. So you would have to yeah, okay.
mm, ninja.
All right.
Cup holder that pulls out. That cup holder does not have the faceplate on it just yet, so
That's nice.
Face. Yeah, no, that's cool. And then yeah, it's neat because like you fold it up and kind of put it away, like you don't move the table, but like those parts that stick out, you can just kind of fold them up because it's got hinges and you just kind of take care of it. And then, oh, I want to hear what she says about
babysitting
this.
the CNC machine in order to get these ready to go. One thing that's really important.
Yeah, so she had like basically that machine that you saw, that giant router, it cut these things. So they programmed it in the computer to cut these beautiful designs out of wood. So this is um, tools that most people would not have access to. So yeah, so it would be not easy to duplicate this kind of thing, like with this kind of quality of the wood and everything. I mean, you might be able to find someone with like a laser cutter that could cut, some kind of cool design, but to get this kind of textured cut, that would be expensive for equipment. Or you would have to just, I don't know, make a special order or something. And that sounds expensive. What do you think about the way it's recessed in like this?
Uh, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do you like the sense of like peering down over the play area, or do you like it being up higher? What do you think?
I like to be able to peer down on it because personally, it's easier to see when you peer down on it instead of needing to stand up to
Hmm.
see where you're where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, cool. And then you've got some electrical connections in there. I wonder that's for your laptop, I guess.
Yeah,
And then they have, oh, okay. So that's what this thing was. It was they have a
screen.
TV. Yeah, TV screen in there. So that's connecting to the laptop. Okay. That makes sense. I was kind of wondering what this was because it was kind of shoved off to the side. And I think that's cool, but at the same time, it would be kind of this awkward piece that would be in the way a lot. Those are my thoughts. So this is a cool idea. Like this, I quite like it. It's just really ambitious. Like maybe a scaled down version of this would be the way to go. I don't know, but building a table is not as easy as it looks, I don't think. Never done it, but I don't feel like it would be easy. Well, what did this guy say? DIY gaming table for 150 bucks. Could it be? Could it be? Let's check them out.
Gaming table. How to video?
Current gaming table. I made this quite a while ago.
Looks nice, but it's pretty small.
$50
Yeah.
to make. This is 2x material on the ends.
Yeah.
And I made a core
2x6s.
in here. And this is floor mats actually. And there's black felt underneath here.
Okay.
But I've decided to make a new one because I want this TV to be embedded in the table. That way I can easily play other games on top of it.
Yeah, I can see that because to have a TV like that, it would be better to peer down onto it instead of it being raised up. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
otherwise, it's like you have to kind of crick your neck to see the whole scene. Whereas if you're looking down on it, then you're going to, you know, see the whole thing very comfortably. So,
yeah, and neck pain's
I
no
need
fun.
to remove the
no.
TV each time that I want to use the tabletop. And so this is my attempt to build a new table without spending a lot more money. So first things first, in terms of tools
All right, this
that
is
you're
an
going to
hour
need,
long, so I'm just gonna.
I pre-drilled the
Oh, I might have
holes
seen this
because it's
guy's.
pretty hard to
This guy looks so familiar. I think I've
put
watched
in
this
2.5
before.
inch screws without drilling holes.
All right, so I'm going to kind of cut to the chase.
Every job is a chance to lead.
Oh, yeah.
Froth-Pak Professional Spray Foam delivers more performance with higher yield.
Matter. But before I'm going to go ahead. And so
Okay,
it's not
so
perfectly even, but it might be good enough for me where I don't want to go through the work of just lining all of the sides with more foam.
whoa, he does that really fast. Man, he's fast.
So this is what I mean by making life. Putting it in outlets into your table is completely optional, and again, you'll save probably $15 if you don't wire your table. The reason why I'm doing it is more and more my gaming friends have iPads or even using their smartphones to look up rules or whatnot, and so this is a way for people to be plugged in. A lot of my rules I
That's
like
kind of
to
a good
be
point.
PDFs so that I can look
If you're gonna make a
Yeah,
table,
search functions to look
maybe
up rules.
consider
So
having
increase
outlets.
because I do quite a bit of wiring
yeah.
anyway. I do have these cable staples to play,
All right, I just
and
kind of want to see the finished product here.
basically goes all the way around.
That's cool that he shows
Since
this
they don't
though.
have a box,
Yeah.
I did use.
Oh, okay, so this is a bottle opener, but
Mm. For your glass Coca-Cola bottles.
yeah, exactly for pop. Hey, we have that one. I think it looks good. I
Yeah,
mean, I
looks
do
very
think
nice.
I think it does kind of suffer from some of the issues. Like there's not a lot of space for the player character to just lay their papers down and write, so they just have a tiny ledge. But they do have like a an impression that they can put their dice into. So I guess that's good. So then it's, kind of contained. And then everyone has a cup holder, which seems to be like basic to the project. But
Yeah.
yeah, the thing I think is a weakness here is it's just a thin ledge. It looks like it's maybe 6 inches, 8 inches max, and it's just small, on the edge. And then I don't know, like he's got this embedded TV, but this stuff out in the margin, is that used for anything? That's my thought. Like, what's this space for?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he uses it somehow. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, so got it. All right. Well, so
Well,
back to that one again. Let me see. Let's go back to RPG tables. You see anything here that looks interesting?
Mm, no, I haven't already seen.
Yeah. Anyway, it's Carolina tables. This one is in North Carolina, and they make RPG tables. And yeah, I mean that looks nice. What do you think about that? I bet it's pricey though. Bet it's
Very nice.
pricey.
Very nice table.
I'm looking for a price. Tablezilla. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, I think these guys do a nice job, actually. Maybe later. Yeah, no. Actually, these tables all look basically the same. They look good, functional. Okay, so you can customize your table. So that's interesting, but that's gonna make it pricier. Let's see. Dining or banquet, Tablezilla game table. Let's check it out. Uh-oh. Be-doo-doo. Error. That's too bad. Uh, kitchen game table? No? Oh my. Well, that's too
Must be a
bad.
server problem.
Yeah, they probably have a Facebook group as well that you can look at. All right, okay. So here we're looking banquet table. That's pricey, man. That is yikes. That's pricey.
Oh
But
yeah.
looking at what they've done here, I feel like I could build this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might not be as nice as what they've done, or like
But you can still
there
probably make it.
I could do it though. So, yeah, but it's nice stuff though.
Yeah. Nice looking.
Cool. Well, hey, that's all I've got tonight. Any last words from you, buddy?
Hmm.
I just wanted to highlight this product for everybody and also compare it to stuff that is already out on the market because I just thought it was a really, really interesting product and it is killing it on Kickstarter. Let me refresh this and see if the amount changes. 982. No, still 982. Okay, but yeah, no, that's a really cool product. Great idea. Wish this guy well on uh his obviously very, very successful Kickstarter. And he doesn't need my well wishes. He's already hit it out of the park. So good for that guy. Um, yeah, but if this isn't really quite your jam, this is not quite to your liking. I mean, there's a lot of great ideas out here. Some of them you're going to be breaking the bank, so you had better decide that this is the table for me. Um, or you can go ahead and put some sweat into it and build one yourself, or you can go for an unconventional option like that if you think that would be to your liking. So
Whatever tickles your fancy.
yeah, it tickles your face. All right, cool. Well, let's see. I'm gonna check in with you guys later. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Talk to you next time.